Welcome back to Magic the Gathering Forge Adventure, and we're going to hit up this castle. Sea Temple. I've never done a Sea Temple. What's in a Sea Temple? Other than a bunch of annoying uh guys so far. Good lord, there's so many of them. Just gonna run around. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay. Let's see if I get around him. No, I can't. No one likes you, merfolks. No one except merfolk users. Alright, let's keep this hand. That's a pretty sweet mountain. I didn't realize I had that. Alright, so we'll end turn. We are going to Evolving Wilds, pop it. Get us a Plains. And then we'll end turn. Pop our Amulet. Get us a Mountain. End turn. They're going to get a 1-1 Merfolk out. It's a Wizard Mutant. When one or more 1-1 counters are put on this card, draw a card, then discard a card. Okay. I drew a land. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? Alright, Mountain down. And then let's get our Samurai out, and we'll end turn. We're going to get another 1-1 Merfolk out. Whenever another Merfolk enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1-1 counter on target Merfolk you control. Need to shoot that, because that's a great combo sitting on his field. Alright, attach the bow. That leaves me with 3 mana. I could attach the other bow and kill it. Really prefer not to. Let's attach the war gear. There we go. And then we'll attack for 5. Shoot that guy down. My next spell is free. So we'll play that for free. Copying the bow. There we go. They're going to hit me for 1 and becomes 2. That's fine. Because that's why I got a second bow. So that way I can shoot that down. Alright, attach it for 1. There's 4 mana available. That would be 5. That would be 5. This will be 4. We'll attack for 5. Shooting down your guy. Stacy, Gwen Stacy costs 1 less, so now I can play her. They have 4/4 menace out. They get a 1/1. We're going to shoot that down, so we're not worried about it. Mountain, whenever 1 or more modified creatures you control attack, untap all modified creatures you control. After this, there's additional combat phase. Alright, let's play that. Unfortunately, I only have the Samurai as a modified creature, but that's okay, because all I'll need is Samurai. Well, that's fine. We destroyed them without the second combat phase. Jacob the Inspector. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile top card of your library face down. You may look at that card as long as it remains exiled. Once during each of your turns, you may play a land or cast spells from among the cards exiled. This permanent without paying its mana cost. Wow. Oh, wow. Tezzeret. The first activated ability of an artifact you activate each turn costs 2 less to activate. Draw 2 and then discard 2 unless you discard an artifact. Target artifact becomes an artifact creature. If it isn't a vehicle, it has base power 4/4. Whenever an artifact you control becomes tapped, draw a card. Wow. Leviathan. Return stuff to your hand. You get a 6/6. That's good. Right, let's go up here. Avoid this guy. Okay, there's just a king merfolk up here. Who is this? What's he do? That's a big kitty. I don't know what that kitty does either. Sword of Ages. Any creatures that choose sword does. Target creature cannot be target of instance, so Wall of Wonder, Kitty. These are all the old cards. Some of them were before my time, old cards. Okay. Let's go around. Nope. We horribly went around him. Right. Keep this hand. We're gonna ramp up really quickly with it. Let's pop our amulet. Go ahead and get another plains. Alright, we're gonna play our Mox Jet, our tap land, tapping our scrap. We still got 2 mana. Can't do nothing with 2, so we'll end. Alright, they're gonna get a 2/2 Merfolk out. Let's get a plains down. We're up to 4 mana. Let's get lightning down. And let's attach the bow to lightning. And then we'll end turn. They're going to play a tap land, do nothing else. Good. Mountain down. We're up to 5 mana. Let's play him to do extra damage. Because that means our bow's now going to shoot for 2. So lightning could just take out his Merfolk. They're going to play a Merfolk flashed in, and that's fine. Alright, they take 6 damage. Okay, plains down. Let's play the sword. Attach the sword. Alpha strike, shoot down your guy. You take 6, because it got doubled. And then it'll get doubled again. God lord. And you take 16. That's hilarious. Doubling and doubling and doubling and doubling and doubling and doubling. Alright, let's get them gold. And let's fight this Super Merfolk guy. And see if our current deck can hold up to it last ride. Alright. Sacrifice a creature. Creature you control get 1/1 till end turn. Angel, Cat Warrior. When this card enters the battlefield or becomes tapped, put a 1 counter on each creature you control. With toughness less than the number of basic land types among lands you control. That's kind of confusing. Alright. Merfolk Elite. I've never fought one of these. I've never been in a sea temple. So we're going to see how this goes. Island Walk Merfolk, 1/1. Whenever this card deals combat damage to a player, you may draw that many cards. Wow. That needs to die very quickly. Let's keep this hand. Pop an amulet. Never mind, don't pop the amulet. Alright, so play a tap land. Tap the bow. End turn. Traveler's Amulet. Pop it. Mountain. End turn. They hit me for 1, draw 1. I'll play a mountain and get out. Cat would be better, honestly. This is not going to be an easy fight. Let's get the cat out. Let's attach the bow to the cat. And we'll end turn. Yes, I could have made spells cost less, but I feel like the cat's going to be more useful. Alright, pop our amulet, get out of plains. We're up to 3 mana. Whenever opponent shuffles... Oh, wow. Okay, well, that's going to change things. They're blue and green, Sword of Body and Mind. Immediately out. Alright, end turn. They're going to hit me for 2, that's fine. I'm going to take it. And they're going to get out a 2/1 because it gets a power up from something. Oh. As long as you control another Merfolk or an island enter the battlefield this turn, it gets 1/0. Okay. Now let's do this. 1, 2. Leaves me with 2 mana, which I can't do crud with. So we'll attack for 3. They can't block it. And then they discard cards and I get a wolf. And I get 2 cats. Awesome. And I gain life. So that's even better. Ooh, we gotta get rid of this 3/4. Whenever it attacks, they draw a card. Other merfolks have ward 1. And it's indestructible as long as you control 2 other merfolks. Alright. That is a lot. Okay. Sword of Fire and Ice. No. Let's attack. Shoot that. I got ward 1, so tap 1. He dies. So now you don't have 2 merfolks. I get a wolf. At the end of my turn, I'll get 2 cats and another wolf. I got 3 available mana. Let's get the Sword of Fire and Ice out. I think that's going to be the most useful. Awesome. Slowly building up an army. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may destroy target artifact or enchantment. Whoa. Whoa, pump the brakes. That's too good. What? What is that crap? Alright. I don't like that at all. 4 mana. I could play this and start doing double damage. I can't. Let's do that. Let's play him. Choose our opponent. We're going to do double damage. Let's Alpha Strike. We're going to shoot this for 1, which becomes 2. Oh, they got ward 1. I forgot. I forgot that part. Alright, so we're not going to shoot it. They are going to use their guy to block 2 of the guys. That's fine. And then they lose. Yes. Let's go. I thought it would be enough damage, but I was like, maybe not if they have 2 blockers. Alright. I get a bunch of merfolk. Some pretty decent ones. Human Samurai. Sunblade Samurai. Vigilance. Channel 2. Discard this card. Search your library for basic planes, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle, you gain 2 life. Costs 5. No, it's a bad samurai. Okay. Well, that's cool. Again, first time fighting him. Ida's Soul of the TARDIS. I haven't seen that Doctor Who episode. Lizard Warrior. Okay, Bird Citizen. Let's get out of here. Let's go to that other castle. See what's over here. There's a doppelganger. Don't want to fight him. Ooh, a blue dragon. Rivers Crossing. And a crab. I want to fight the crab. I want to fight the dragon. So much stuff in here. Another storm giant. No kings, though. This guy's not chasing after me, is he not? He is a guy. Why you just stand there? I thought you were an NPC. Good lord. Alright, keep this hand. End turn. Oh, I could have popped my amulets. Go ahead and do it now. End turn. Good lord, they got the sweet lands from the new set. Alright. And let's get planes down. We're up to 3 mana. So let's get out our crawler. Because he is too good. They're going to lose a life for drawing a card. I get to draw 2 cards and they'll lose a life from that. Let's play our land. Let's play Squall. 3. And that's 2. Let's attach the bow. Let's attack. Oop, nope. What's happening? They're doing 2 damage to Squall. That's not cool. I'll just attack for 4. I'll lose a life for drawing a card. I get to draw 2 cards. Let's play our tap land, tapping our scrap. Let's get our samurai out. Let's attack for 4. Shoot that for 1. They're going to take the 4. They're going to draw a card and lose a life. I'll draw 2 cards. They'll lose 1 life. And then we are going to lightning bolt his face. And we're going to lightning bolt his face. There we go. He was standing there menacingly. That's a freaky looking card. Never seen that before. Okay. Let's go around, I guess, this way, since my character just wants to go whichever way. Fight this crab. I don't know what's in this place. Some of these guys have crowns, so I wonder if there's a big guy with a crown at the end. Let's keep this hand. Glimmer Void, Lizard, Blades out. And turn. Double Striking Lizard. Let's do City of Brass, Endless Water, Traveler's Amulet, Plains, and then attack for 2, which is 4, and turn. We're going to play an island, nothing else. Good. Let's get Plains down, Sword of Fire and Ice. Attach the Sword of Fire and Ice. Attack for 8 and win the game. Yay. Oh, nice. We got more of the mutant crab queens. I wish her ability activated more than once a turn. That would be insane. Well, I guess that's why, because it would be insane if it did. I just walked by this dragon. Ancient Silver Dragon, why are you so slow? It all depends on your skill. Well, kinda, but still. Let's see. Let's keep the samurai. Let's play our tap land, tapping our bow, and turn. Pop our amulet for a mountain. And then we'll get our Glimmer Void out. Game. Glimmer Void out. Main phase 2, get our crawler out, and turn. They draw a card and lose a life. I draw 2 cards, and they lose 1 life. And then I'll play a mountain. And then I'll play lightning. And then I'll attach the bow. Attack for 4. And then they're going to tap down lightning. That's fine. I get to draw 2. You lose 1. Evolving Wilds. Pop it for a mountain. Let's get our angel out. Powering up our crawler. Attack for 6. They're down to 4. The angel is going to be at 4 next turn, so we'll win the game. Attack phase, angel, alpha strike, and then we win the game. There we go. Make it too easy. Master of Time. That's a sick art. Dragon. That's a cool dragon. I haven't seen him before. That's also a cool dragon. The wing design is kind of weird, though. Okay. Let's fight this giant. Storm Titan anyway, and see what else is north of here. Let's see. Ooh, yes. Ooh, these are good cards. Keep this hand. Let's play tap land, tap the bow, end turn. Tap our amulet, give me a mountain, end turn. They're gonna get a giant's amulet, that's fine. Let's get a plains down, we're up to 3 mana. We'll get our assassin out. So now I can play this for 1. I can attach this for free. And they're not legendary, so I can't attach it for free. They're getting another giant's amulet, okay. Sure. Mountain down, we're up to 4 mana. Let's get out our samurai. We can attach the bow for free. We can attach the armor for free. And then we can attack for 2. And then they are creatures and lands opponents control don't untap during their next untap phase. That's fun. Alright, so my turn. Mana Confluence. I got 2 mana available. Let's attack for 3. We're going to get a second attack phase. Attack for another 3. Oh, that's so awesome. Now they're going to discard a bunch of cards because they made us reshuffle everything. Okay, that's fine with me. Glamour Void down. Let's get my Angel out, which is going to power up my Samurai a lot. We'll attack for 5. And then we get to attack again. Oh my god, I could power up the Samurai twice. That's so crazy. Oh, good lord. Alright, and then let's get a plains down. Sword of Body and Mind. Attach the Sword of Body and Mind. Samurai's going to give a power up attack with only the Samurai because he can't block it. Ward 1, tap 1. And we win. That was probably one of the best hands I had with that deck. That's not bad, to be honest. Except I would just keep playing the cards in my hand. 3 of each end step. If you put a counter on a creature this turn, investigates. Instant sorceries cost 1 less. Okay. 931 gold. I assume he's not the leader. I mean, that's a lot of money, but it's not, 5, 6,000, 3,000. So I don't know. What is above me? And we can find out. It is nothing. So he was basically the leader. So basically it's like a castle full of strong guys. Or big guys. Since the dragon's big, the titan's big, this guy's big. But none of them are lords. Let's keep our samurai. Let's get our plateau out. And get our short bow down. End turn. We're going to get a plateau as well and not do anything though. Plains down. Oh, plains down. Let's get our samurai out. And then let's not do that. So we'll end turn. They're going to play a tap land and that's it. Good. Mana Confluence out. Short bow here. That leaves me with 3 mana. Sword of Fire and Ice out. Attack for 3. And then end turn. I should have played that for free. They're going to destroy my target Sword of Fire and Ice, so that stinks. Okay, so now Let's play the tree. 1, 2. Attack with my samurai. Main phase 2. Play this for 1. Attach it for 2. I don't have 2. I don't have 2, correct. Let's pop our amulet, get a mountain. Oh yeah, I haven't played a land. Okay. Let's attach our bow, and then we'll end turn. They're gonna wasteland. Okay. Destroying my card. Giving me a wasteland. Alright, City of Brass. And then let's attach this. Spear Leonidas out. Let's attack for 7. And then we can play this for free. And we'll end turn. I'm going to destroy my spear. Good lord. Alright, get our Leonin War Leader out. Attack for 7. Keep forgetting I need to attack first, then play. They're going to get a 4/4 out, which is themselves. Because that's who I'm fighting right now. And then we'll Alpha Strike. And we'll win the game. Yay. 164 gold. 109 gold. Oh no, I got 164 from him. That's weird. These are cards. Let's go over here and get a lot of cards. Huh. Door nothingness. Another door nothingness. Good lord. Still need to do a door to nothingness win. Evolving Wilds from the Doctor Who set. It's pretty sweet. Right. Giant Killer. Oh, the Beanstalk. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater dice. Flavor of the Woods. Unrooted Ancestor. Okay. Spider. I've yet to see. Well, I'll be honest, the reason I haven't seen. Well, I mean, I kind of spent a lot of money the other day. Or the other episode. Buying stuff. I haven't seen any avatar cards. Oh, no, don't do that. Let's go down to these. Frost Titan. Tap my stuff and not let me do things. You stinker. Let's keep this hand. Glimmer Void. Get out of Stoneforge Mystic. Sword of Hearth and Home. Let's get this engine rolling. Running on all 4 cylinders. Alright, let's get out our life linker. Attack for 1. And they're going to get out some gauntlets. Ooh, we get our crawler. Crawler would be better than my life linker. Or not. Let's do 1, 2. Let's get out Grafted Warrior. Attach it for free. Attach the bow. Attack for 5. I know what I should have done, and I didn't do it. That's fine. 2, 3 lifelink vigilance. That's good. Pop her. 1, 2. Let's go ahead and get out Sword of Hearth and Home. Attach the sword. Attack for 7. They can't block because of protection from white. Get her out of here. She comes back. Let's get the armor, because I could just play it for 2 with her. They're going to hit me for 6. That's fine. And then let's use her. Get this armor out. There we go. Leaves us with 3 mana. Let's get our crawler out finally. Attack for 7. They take the 7. We're going to bounce our Mystic and get us a Mountain. And also get us... let's get the Lizard Blades. Sure. Okay, draw a card, lose a life. They're going to hit me for 6, gain 6 life. I'll draw 2 cards, they'll lose a life. And then... we'll just play him, do double damage, and then we'll just attack and win the game. Oh, they could block, actually. Okay. That's fine. I'm not going to lose because of life. Excuse me. Alright, good. I don't do anything crazy. Let's play our lizard. Let's attach our lizard. So now we have double strike, and then we'll attack and win the game. There we go. We were doing 28 damage that turn. So that would have been awesome. I said I was going down. Check out all this stuff. Eggs for Griffin, probably. What's this way? Another tree of eggs. And there could be a crab down at that bottom one, so we might go to it first. There is a crab here. There's a polar bear, and then there's a dig site. Ooh, why is this guy blocking it? Not the crab. You stink. I want the crab. Sand golem. Beat the sand golem to get free things. Let's do it. Alright, let's keep this hand. Let's see. Let's pop our amulet. Get a plains. End turn. Right. Let's play our tap land. Tapping our bow. That was dumb. The whole point of doing that was so I could get the sword out. Good lord. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, plains down. Let's get out our paladin, and then we'll end turn. They're going to get out a 4-2, hit me, and I'll bounce back. That's fun. Let's get a mountain down. We're up to 4 mana. Whenever a samurai warrior you control attacks alone, you may cast an artifact card from your hand, from your graveyard this turn. Human knight, samurai warrior. Okay. Let's play Helm. Attack for 2. There we go. They're going to get us 4-2 out again and hit me. That's fine. Mountain down. Let's get our sword out. Draw a card. Attach the sword for free. Here. That leaves me with 3 mana. Which I can do nothing with, so I'll just play him. Attack for 3, which is going to go up to 5. I should have attacked with everything. I would have won the game. They hit me for 4. That's fine. Again, I should have just done this last turn. Alpha strike, and then I win. There we go. 1994 gold. Nice. Good year. This card enters. Choose an opponent. If that player has more cards in their hand, draw cards to equal the difference. Okay. Shark. Crab. We got a lot of cards. Got it. Land for fire. Okay. Just run by these guys. Let's check out the dig site. Oh, the factory. Nope. I'm good. I'm gonna go see what's down there. It is some more water. And then I'm gonna go up to fight that crab. See, this one's just free. Otter. Instant you gain X. You gain twice X life. You gain twice X life. Put this card at the bottom of its owner's library. Okay. That's weird. Oh, well, no. I am fighting this guy. I don't want to, but I am. We're going to keep this hand. Pop our amulet. Maybe we'll do it the right way this time. Mountain. Glimmer Void. Lizard Blades. Alright. They play tap land and nothing else. Let's get our mountain down. Endless water out. Attack for 2, which becomes 4. They're going to get rid of my endless water. That's fine. Mountain down. We're still up to 4 mana. Let's get out Bahamut. Attack for 2. They're going to get out a Black Market Connections. Play a Plains. Sword of Fire and Ice. Attach the Sword of Fire and Ice. Attack with everybody. Do an extra 2 damage here. And then we'll end turn. They're going to get out a 3/4. But he can't block Bahamut, so we'll just win the game. There we go. A lot of shards. A lot of these cards I don't have, so that's cool. That's that guy again. He's just a 5/5. That costs a lot. That's a bad card. Okay. Let's head back up and fight that crab. Tree. There's another Phyrexian place. I need Tipsy Tim to have me clear it out for him. That'd be nice. Get 500 gold. Alright, let's get up here and fight this crab. Keep the hand. Pop the amulet. Get out Plains, end turn. Let's play the plateau. And we'll get out our stuff, our Bloodforged Axe, end turn. Alright, let's get a Plains down and get our Samurai out, and then end turn. Oh, he has haste. Attack. Learn to attack. Stop pushing buttons. Alright, let's get our angel out. Power up our samurai. Attack for 4. Or 5 now. I take 3. Okay. They're gonna bounce my angel back to my hands. That's annoying. 4 mana. Let's get our angel back out. And then we'll end turn. They're going to get a 5/5 flying elemental knight. We'll get a mountain down. We're going to get our sword of fire and ice, attach it. Attack for 4. Hit them for another 2. Draw a card. And then end turn. They're going to hit me for 5. That's fine. Play a plains. Get out another sword. Attach the other sword. Attack for 6. And we'll win. I don't even need to do 6. Now, if y'all come to a place like this and fight, just be careful, because the first time I came to this place, I didn't see these griffins hiding in their nest. And they charge after you when you run over here to grab free things. So, yep, just FYI, you got some griffins. Oh, you gotta try to avoid. And aren't happy you're up here. Now, keep this hand. Evolving Wilds, pop it. Plains, end turn. Traveler's Amulet, pop it for another plains. In their turn. Okay. Plains down, Mox Jet down, War Leader out. 4/4 War Leader, turn 2. It's time to give up. Mountain. 5 mana. They're blue, so that's not gonna help. Let's do that so we got more land. Attack for 6. They block one of the ones. Not gonna bounce anybody. We'll get a land. Okay. There we go. They countered my sword and gave me an owl. Okay, let's play that. And let's attach it. For 1, or not, he's not keep forgetting he's not legendary. That's all my land, ain't it? Yep. Alpha Strike. And we won the game. Nice. I don't think that's the expensive one. I think it's the dark brown one that's expensive. Got it. Okay, cards. And shards. Let's try to scooch on by the griffin to fight the crab after selling his pack of cards. A lot of old cards in this place. None of them are very good. Okay. Let's fight the crab. The creme brulee. Alright. I won the coin toss. And we're going to keep this hand. Glimmer Void. Ocelot. Traveler's Amulet. Mountain. End turn. Snow-covered island. Doesn't look bad. Mountain. Crawler. Attack with Ocelot. Get a cat. They draw a card, lose a life. I draw 2 cards, they lose a life. Attach the bow to our crawler. And then I'll play a Reliquary Tower. Get lightning out. Alpha Strike. shoot down their 1/1. They're down to 1 life. I get 2 cats, and they draw a card and lose a life. There we go. And then I don't get the crab I want. Dang. That's fine. We're going to fight this Griffin because he is just blocking my whole exit. Alright, I'll keep this hand. And pop our amulet. Get us a plains. End turn. Let's play the plateau. Let's get our cleric out. The clerics can power themselves up. They're going to foretell a card. Glimmer Void down. Let's get another cleric out. Clerics are going to power themselves up. There we go. And then tap 1 for the bow. Should have attacked. That was dumb. They're going to get an 0-5 out. Alright. We're going to get out our plains. Let's get out a Sword of Feast and Famine. Let's go to combat. 1/1. Alpha Strike. Okay. We're down to 7. Plains out. Let's get our... Nope. Endless Water. Get our guy. I should have attached the sword. That's fine. They both get a power up. Alpha Strike. Shoot this guy. They both block. They both die. And then we'll Alpha Strike. Shooting 1 damage to the owl and 1 in the game. Nice. There we go. Nope, still not that one. Okay. Alright, let's run over here to the tree eggs. Let's see what's in here. Oh, exact same situation. Alright, well that's fun. I get more crabs. Oh, I walked out. Alright, let's go get more crabs. Okay. Let's keep this hand. Plains, equipment lever out, end turn. They're gonna get an island, tap it, get a 1/2 dog out. Okay. Pop our amulet, get a mountain, play the mountain, play her, and attack for 3. They're gonna take it. I gain 3. They're gonna bounce my equipment lever. They're both bouncing both my creatures to my hand. That's annoying. Let's get her back out, and then we'll attach the bow for free. And then that's all I can do. End turn. Right, they're gonna get a 1/3 out. That's fine. Plateau down. Good. We needed that other land, so now we're up to 4. And let's see. This costs 1 less, so we get play the Sword of Fire and Ice, attach the Sword of Fire and Ice, attack for 4. Shoot that for 1. Hit this for 2. It dies. We get a Nexus. That's fun. Hit me for 1. That's okay. Because we're going to attack now. I hit them for 6. There we go. Okay, got it. Oh. Oh, you go under? Oh my gosh. I could have went under this whole time. I didn't know that. Could avoid fighting this guy. Alright. Mountain down. Pop our amulet. Get a plains. End turn. We're gonna get an island down. Pretty cool looking island. Plains down. We're up to 3 mana. And we can't do anything, so we'll end. We're going to get a Bay Falcon out. Causing doesn't. It's a Vigilance flying 1/1 for 2. Okay. I didn't draw any cards, so I'm still only at 3. So we'll just end turn. They're gonna hit me for 1. Get an owl out. We get our equipment lever, thankfully. Attach the bow to the equipment lever to end turn. They're gonna hit me for 2. Alright, then they're gonna get a 3/2 out. Okay, Terramorphic Expanse, pop it. Let's get a Plains. We're up to 3 still, but next turn we can have another Lightning Bolt there, 3/2. Attack with my 3/2, shooting down their only blocker. There we go. They're going to hit me for 1, and then they're going to get a 1/5 out. And then I shall, with 4 mana, get out my War Leader. Attack for 3, shoot down their 1/1. They're going to block. I can still gain 3 life. Oh my gosh. And then they're going to bounce my War Leader back to my hand, which is going to give them a bird. And then they're going to bounce my dungeon map as well. Oh my gosh. So annoying. I got 3 mana. Let's get the dungeon map out. Let's attack again, shooting a 1/2 or 2/1. The 1/1's gonna block me. Whoa! Oh, they double blocked. Okay. And they're gonna hit me for 2. That's fine. I'm up to 4 mana again. Let's get out our War Leader. End turn. They're gonna hit me for 4. Got it. Let's put our Lizard Blade out and attach it. Attack for 4. I get 2 cats. They block 1. Alright, and they hit me for 6. That hurts. Let's double all our damage on the Griffin. And then we'll Alpha Strike. They got 3 life left. And then they're gonna... Oh, they made a copy of my War Leader. That's fun. Because I'm about to kill you, even though you got a copy of my card. Alright, so we got 5 mana available. And let's attach a sword. And then we'll attack everything. And we won the game. Nice. Free stuff. Got it. I don't know this set. I know that set. That's an old set. I just don't know the top set. Okay. Let's get gold. Oh, no, I didn't want to fight the Griffin. I wanted to fight the Crab. I'm not trying to clear the whole place out again. Alright, end turn. Amulet, pop it, Plains. End turn. Now, Veil of Birds. Alright. When one of your opponents successfully casts a spell, if this card is an enchantment, it becomes a 1/1 bird. Okay. Plains down. And then Mox shut down. The air guy becomes a bird. So I'm up to 3. Let's get Endless Water out. So I'm up to 4 mana next turn. They're going to hit me for 1. That's fine. Let's get our mountain down. Let's get our equipment lever out. They're going to counter it and give me a 2/2 bird. That leaves me with 3 mana. Let's get another equipment lever out. And then let's end turn. And they get a 3/2 flyer out. When it becomes target of a spell, sacrifice it. Got it. I'm up to 5 mana. Let's get our Archangel out. And attach the bow. And then we'll go ahead and attack for 3, which is going to get exalted up to 6. Ooh, SpongeBob card. I believe that's a SpongeBob card. Alright, and then let's play this and attach it. And then we'll attack for 4 in the air, which is going to get powered up to a 7. They block with their 1. Good. They have 1 creature left. And then we'll attach the spear or the hammer to our angel, attack, and win the game. Oh, sorry. Yep. Keep getting these flying blockers out. It's getting annoying. Alpha strike with everything. And we won. Good. Alright. Let's beat this crab, and then we'll end the episode. Liliana was a human cleric. Okay. That kind of makes sense. And then let's do shard. And let's check out your stuff. I get a crab out, or they are a crab. We're going to keep our hand. And we're going to Traveler's Amulet, a mountain, and turn. We're going to get a Ruin Crab down. Mountain down, Mox Jet out. That gives me 3 mana. Let's get... Ooh, can't play him. Don't have white. Let's get out our land, and then we'll end turn. Or our battle axe, sorry, not our land. Right. Terramorphic Expanse, pop it, get a plains. And then still can't play that. Crawl space, end turn. Hit me for 1. Got it. Reliquary Tower, we're up to 4 mana. Let's get our angel out. Oh, we were up to 5 mana. Let's attach our bow, and then we'll end turn. Main phase 2, land, pop it, get a plains. Lightning bolt their face. Attack for 4. Attach the Bloodforged Axe in turn. They power themselves up, attack for 6. They can't block, so we'll hit them and win the game. There we go. And just about to hit an hour, so that worked out great. Spells cost 1 more to cast. Wow. Oh, there's another place I haven't been to. So many places I haven't been to. Alright, but we're at an hour. So if y'all can, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in that next episode. Bye, y'all.